In this video, we are going to show you how to utilize the features of the PXI-4070. The PXI-4070 has 4 shrouded banana plug connectors and one 9-pin connector on its front panel. The banana plug connectors are high voltage, safety signal connectors, while the 9-pin connector is a digital signal connector. It carries TTL level triggering signals for use with external scanning equipment. These connectors are what will determine what we measure, so let's jump in. To get started with the PXI-4070, you are first going to plug in the chassis, making sure it is powered off. Then slide the PXI-4070 into an available slot until the ejector handle locks in the up position, and tighten the captive screw. Lastly, power on the PXI chassis. Once powered on and connected, launch Max, Measurement and Automation Explorer. Expand devices and interfaces and verify that the PXI-4070 appears under this. You will then perform a self-test to verify installation. Then perform a self-calibration, and once it passes, launch the soft front panel to run functional tests and to use the PXI-4070. Here you will see the options to measure DC voltage or current, AC voltage or current, 2-wire or 4-wire resistance, diode, frequency, DC coupling, period, or continuity. Let's start with DC voltage. Plug the Pomona patch cords into the top 2 banana plugs with their corresponding colors, and the other end to a power supply. We are using a calibrator that will output all settings we need. We'll set it to 300 volts. And as you can see, the PXI-4070 measures the DC voltage to be 300 volts. Now if we go to AC voltage with 120 volts, the measurement is 120 volts, because alternating current is, as the name suggests, a current that fluctuates back and forth at regular intervals or cycles. Now to measure the currents, we need to move the banana cables to the middle 2 banana plugs. For the DC current, we'll set the ampere to 1. The PXI-4070 measures this at 999.95 milliamperes, which is just under 1 ampere, which shows the flow is in the same direction. Switching to AC current, you see it is measuring a little over 1000 milliampere to show the fluctuation of the waves. Moving on to 2-wire resistance, the Pomona cords need to be plugged into the top 2 banana plugs of the PXI-4070. We'll set the calibrator to 1000 ohms. As you can see, the part measures 1000 ohms correctly. Measuring 4-wire resistance is basically the same, but all 4 banana plugs need to be plugged in. It also correctly measures at 1000 ohms. Great! Now for diode, which measures the voltage drop between 2 points, we will use probes for this, making sure the ends are plugged into the top 2 banana plugs. We will measure between ground and a piece of the PXI GPIB. There's a 1 volt change. This is good because if there is a 0 voltage drop, it means there is a shortage. This is how you test a circuit board for shorts. Next is frequency, which measures how many times a wave oscillates a second. We are going to plug the PXI-4070 back into the calibrator. We are going to set it to 5 volts at 1000 Hertz. According to our graph, it is measuring 999.991 Hertz, just under 1000 Hertz. Perfect. Now let's look into AC voltage DC coupled. This is where the transfer of energy between 2 mediums by means of physical contact. DC coupling allows both AC and DC signals to pass through the connection. We'll leave the range at 5 volt, and as you can see, it is measuring at 5 volt. Great! Moving on to period. This measures the distance between the point of a sine wave to another. For example, the top of the sine wave to the next. We'll leave the hertz at 1000. As you can see, there is 1 millisecond between the 2 sine waves. If lower the hertz to 60, the measurement becomes 16 milliseconds, because the waves are now wider than they were at 1000 hertz. Lastly, we'll take a look at continuity. This is where it measures if there is a connection between 2 points, such as if a pin is connected to its board after being soldered on. This is how you check if points are grounded. We will then use the probes again in the top 2 banana plugs. As you can see, when the graph spikes, there is a connection between the 2 points. This concludes our overview of the features of the PXI-4070. We hope that you found this helpful. If you have any additional questions, don't wait. Get connected with us by visiting our website, www.apexwaves.com, where our dedicated team will provide the support you need. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more product highlights, how-tos, and industry insights.